Hello students, welcome you all in today's video session. Today we are going to learn a new lesson, that is lesson number 18, Weeds in the Garden. This story teaches us very important lesson. Let's begin with this lesson. The name of the lesson is Weeds in the Garden. Now, what do you mean by weeds? So the weeds means the wild plant. So the wild plant grow where it is not wanted in the most cases. Garden weeds grow from seeds that has been transported by birds and insect. Unwanted plant, that is the weeds. Let's begin with the story Weeds in the Garden. Most of the parents like to fulfill the wishes of their children. They feel sorry when they cannot indulge their kids or when they have to scold them. And when even a scolding has no effect, the parents become very unhappy. Such was the case with Anshuman and his parents. So here is the story of Anshuman and his parents. Here in this passage we come to know generally every parents are doing hard work for their children. They are doing lot of hard work for their children and they want to fulfill their child's each and every wish. When they can't fulfill their children wish, they feel sorry about it. So here the character, so what is the character? Here, that is Anshuman, and he had adopted bad habits on his own. So, here indulge means let them do what they want if it is not good for them. So, here Anshuman adopted some bad habits and his parents are worried about it. So, they are unhappy for Anshuman's bad habits. Anshuman's parents had noticed that he was developing some bad habits. Naturally, they began to warn him time and again, but all in vain. Anshuman just wouldn't listen. He refused to believe that he was letting those bad habits get a hold over him. Gentle words, strict warnings, a scolding now and then, his parents tried everything short of beating him up, and that they would never do. However, unhappy they themselves were. They wanted to be loving and gentle as they tried to correct their son's ways. Now, here, Anshuman's parents noticed what they noticed. Anshuman is developing some bad habits, so they warn him as they notice that their son adopted some bad habits, developing some bad habits so naturally. Every parents give notice or warn their children. In the same way, Anshuman's parents also warn him about his bad habits. Sometimes they warning him, they used gentle words, they tried everything except beating, but they were unhappy with his bad habits. Anshuman always refused to believe them. His parents were very unhappy with his behavior, and every parent wants to teach their child good habits, good things to their kid. In the same way, Anshuman's parents also want to teach Anshuman a good things, a good habit, but Anshuman always refused it. He always neglected all the things and all the notification given by his parents. So here Anshuman parents also try to teach him good habits, but it couldn't affect on Anshuman's behavior, so his parents are very worried about it. They don't understand how they have to correct their son. Soon an opportunity presented itself. Anshuman had gone to stay on his grandfather's farm with his parents. Here, Anshuman and his parents gone to stay at his grandfather's farm. Early one morning, his father took him for a walk. around the farm. He was describing the specialities of various plants and vines and bushes and trees to Anshuman. Suddenly he stopped and pointed at a small seedling growing near a plant. Anshuman, that's a weed. Can you pull it out? Now, here in his grandfather's farm, the father took him for a long walk around the farm. Here, father asked Anshuman for a walk and father tell him about each and every plant. He gave information about each and every plant and he was describing the specialities of various plants and vines. Vines means plants that grow up or over things, especially one which produce grapes. Okay, and bushes means bush in a large plant smaller than a tree, and trees to Anshuman. Suddenly, father stopped at one place and pointed at a small seedling growing near a plant. So, there is a small seedling. Seedling means a young plant, especially one raised from seed and not from a cutting. So, it was growing near the plant, and his father said Anshuman and asked him to pull that weed out. So, father said, Anshuman, that's a weed. Weed means wild plant. Okay. So his father said, Anshuman, Dad, can you pull it out? Pull it out means take it out. That small seedling which is grown into the soil. Anshuman had no difficulty in pulling all of the small seedling out. Good, said his father, and they continued with their walk. Now, here, Anshuman had no difficulty in pulling this small seedling out. They were so small plants that he could easily take them out. So, he had no difficulty in removing them out. Good, said his father, and they continued with their walk. After a while, they came upon the same weed, but there it had grown slightly bigger. Anshuman's father told him to pull out this plant too. Now, here, his father asked him that, can you uproot this plant, Anshuman? He told him to uproot the weed carefully, making sure that no trace of the root was left in the soil. Otherwise, the weed can grow again, he warned. Anshuman uprooted the plant carefully, twisting it and pulling it hard so that the whole of it came out. Now, here, his father told him to uproot the weed carefully, making sure that no trace of the root was left in the soil. So, he said to uproot carefully, otherwise, the weed can grow again. He warned. Now, father warned to the Anshuman that you have to be careful about that. No trace means not a single root should be left in the soil. Means he said when you pull the plant out, you have to be careful not the single root left out into the soil. Why? Because the root left out into the soil can grow again. Father said to pull out each and every root carefully. So Anshuman twisted it and pulling it so hard that the whole of it plant came out. Twisting it means turning it hard, pulling it that the whole of it came out. So he was trying it the level best to take it out. Here the weed has grown little bigger than the earlier ones. So earlier he gets small plants, so he could remove it very easily. They were just seedling, they were baby plants, so easily he could remove it. But now weeds had grown it little bigger, so he had to twist it and pull it hard. Then his father drew his attention to the same weed growing at some distance. There it had grown into a big plant with tiny flowers and dark fruit. That could be quite dangerous. We mustn't leave it growing there. Take it out, said Anshuman's father. As pointed out by his father, there was a same weed growing at a distance. It was a bit taller as compared to the one that the previously pulled out. So Anshuman's father asked him to pull out that plant as he thought that it would be very bad and dangerous if it wasn't pulled out. So he said Anshuman to take it out. So now here the weed has grown very big and it had grown flowers and fruits. That means it had been grown into its full level, fully grown plant it had become, and that could be quite dangerous. We must not leave it growing here. Take it out, said Anshuman's father. He said we could not leave it here. It could be very dangerous and also it will harm all the other plants. It will not allow all the other plants in the garden to grow. So we have to uproot it, and he told Anshuman and instructed him, and he said to take it out. Anshuman held the plant in his hands and gave it a tug. The weed didn't move at all. He pulled harder and harder, but to no avail. Tug means try to pull it. So Anshuman tried to pull it. So see the picture here. Anshuman was making a lot of efforts, isn't it? The weed didn't move at all. So this plant not moving at all. Why it was not moving? Because it has developed strong root. Maybe even that plant was very strong. So if it is a big fairy plant, it will be hardly move it, isn't it? So the root also it went deep into the soil, firm the soil, so it became very difficult to move it. He pulled harder and harder, but to no avail. So avail means without anything happening. I can't get this out, exclaimed Anshuman. It has gone too deep into the soil. Now, so he pulled it out. He tried to pull harder and harder and said, I can't get this out, exclaimed Anshuman. So he exclaimed and said, it can't get it out. It has gone too deep into the soil. So that means the root has developed deep into the soil. He says that I can't get it out at all. So then his father brought some implements. They dug around the weed and with great effort pulled it out. Now he was not able to pull out. So what his father did, he brought some implements. What are the implements? Implements are tools or equipments that are requires. You know the gardener uses so many things to dig out the soil. So he brought some implements and they dug around the weed. So they loosened the soil around the weed, and with great efforts they have to put effort and pull it out because the root has gone so deep and they had spread around. So they had to do a great effort to pull it out, and finally they were successful in pulling it out, but with great effort. When they were returning home after the hard work, Anshuman's father mentioned habits are like weeds. The longer you allow them to grow, the harder it is to uproot them. It is wise to get rid of them when it is easy to do so. Anshuman realized the truth in his father's words. Throughout his life, he never forgot that early morning walk on the farm with his father. Now, when they were returning home after the hard work, Anshuman's father mentioned, habits are like weeds. So, after they had done all the work in the garden, weeding out plants and saplings and everything, and they were returning back home, he told him that habits are like these weeds. So now Anshuman's father got an opportunity to explain it with an example. So he had tried to uproot the small saplings. He could do it easily than bigger one. He had little difficulty, but still he could do it. But when it grew into a big plant, it was very difficult for him to remove it out, isn't it? So here the father, with the help of these examples of the weeds, he was telling him that weeds are just like these habits. So the longer you allow them to grow, the harder it is to uproot them. So whether they are good habits or bad habits, we should try to inculcate good habits so that good habits develop a life. We are able to have good habits in our life and our lives becomes better and better. What will happen with bad habits? Bad habits, if they take root in our hearts, they will spoil our life, they will ruin our life. So we should remember that the longer you allow them to grow, the harder it is to uproot them. So good habits, it is good not to uproot them, but bad habits have to be uprooted when they are tiny and little. It is wise to get rid of them when it is easy to do so. So, whenever it is easy to remove the bad habit, we should do it immediately. Anshuman realized the truth in his father's words. So now he realized, when his father explained with this example, he realized that yes, whatever my parents were saying was right. I should obey them. Throughout his life, he never forgot that early morning walk on the farm with his father. So he remembered everything that his father had told him. Wasn't this a beautiful story, children? It also taught us a very good lesson. A story teaches us that we should obey our parents. Our parents are there to look after our well being. They know what is right, what is wrong, because they had vast experience. So always obey your parents. Moral of the story is, habits are like weeds. The longer you allow them to grow, the harder it is to uproot them. It will become very hard get rid of that bad habits. For this, it is wise to get rid of them when it is easy to do so. If anyone says that you are developing a bad habit, especially your parents and your teacher, then try to get rid of that. Here are some meanings given from the lesson. First one, indulge means give into. Second, strict means stern. Third, opportunity means chance. Fourth, specialities, good points, special features. Fifth, weed, unwanted plant that does not allow other plants to grow. Sixth, uproot, pull out from the ground. Seventh, implements, instruments used for any job. Now let's move to the exercise part of this story. Here, prefixes and suffixes. Here, the word comfort. We will take this as a root word. So, comfort is a root word. Now, we will add un, that is un, before comfort, that is root word. Then it became uncomfort. Un, that is un, which we added before the root word, this is called prefix. Pre means before, remember. Pre-primary, Pre-primary means nursery, junior, senior. Pre means nothing but before. So, pre means before the root word we are adding some word, they are called as prefix. Now, we will add the word after this root word, for example, able. Now, we will read this uncomfortable. The before word we say as prefix. When we add some words after the root word, then we call them as suffix. So before that is prefix and after the root word that is suffix. Both together we call as affix. Affix spelling is AFFIX, that is affix. The root word when it gets the extra word before them, then we say prefix, and the root word get extra word after it, then it is called as suffix. What is a prefix? A prefix is a word part added to the beginning of a base word. Base word is nothing but root word. What is suffix? A letter or group of letters that you add at the end of a base word or root word. This is from your textbook. Now add proper prefixes like up, dis, in to the following to form opposites. By adding these prefixes, we have to make the given word opposite words. Now first one is happy. We have to make it, we have to choose the proper one from here to make it opposite. So we will make here unhappy. Here I used un. I made the word unhappy. This is the opposite of happy. The next one, second one, root. Answer is uproot. Now you know from this lesson Anshuman uprooted the plant. So we have to use it uproot. Then effective. Here we will use in, that is in. So it is ineffective. Noticed is the next one. Teacher noticed the student's behavior. So the opposite is unnoticed. Then fifth one, believe. Answer is disbelieve. The prefix we are going to use here, that is dis. That means disbelieve. Then civilized. And the opposite is prefix we are using here is un. That is uncivilized. Then seventh one, continue. Opposite is discontinue. For example, I discontinued the drawing class. Means I took the break. So here are the opposites words we made by using prefixes. So students, thanks for watching. Keep learning and have a nice day.